The past few days have been terrible for me when it comes to trading. I struggle a lot. I have been questioning literally everything that I know about trading. I question my strategy. I question the decision that I make. I even went as far as asking myself if trading is even worth it, if I should continue, if I should just give up. Now, if you are someone who is going through something like this, or you've ever had a thought like this, today I'm literally going to be opening up to you guys and share with you every struggle that I went through and how I am not giving up when it comes to trading, and also how to push through when things feel so impossible, because definitely there is a way. So for us to do that, we are first of all going to go through every trade that I took this week, everything that happened this week, then we are going to talk about more later on. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Aurelie and I am a growing forex trader who is currently documenting my trading journey here on YouTube. So if you're interested in content like this, please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel so you come along with me on this journey, and also so that other people get recommended my videos. Thank you very much. I'll start by saying that this week I took 5 trades out of 5 as per usual. I traded on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, out of these 5 days, I had 4 days losing trade. That means I went from stop loss to stop loss. I hit stop loss on Monday trading Euro USD. On Tuesday, on Wednesday, I hit stop loss trading JBP JPY. On Thursday as well. Now, currently, the Friday trade, I have not closed it yet because it had not hit my TP. And it's still in profit currently, so I don't know how it's going to go. But now I'm going to take you through the chart, so you're going to see with me everything that is happening. Right now we're going to go to the chart together, and I'm going to share every trade that I took this week, and we are going to look at my analysis together. Let's start with what I was looking out for during the week, and we are on JBP JPY. On JBP JPY, I traded on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, let's start with JBP JPY and the trade I took on Thursday. No, on Thursday, yeah. This is a trade that I took on Thursday. I was right about my direction. However, the market still took me out. This is it right here. So when I was trading, I saw this change of character here. Price showed me this change of character right here. Let's map that. Right, price gave me this change of character, and it left behind a fair value gap right here. If you can see very well, we have this fair value gap here. So automatically for me, I have to enter here and you see, sell. What happened? Price literally took me out and it started selling immediately. I got out of the market. Now let's go to the trade on Euro USD. That was on Monday. Euro USD was on Monday. So for Euro USD, I took 2 trades, right? 3 trades this week, but the 2 trades that I took hit stop loss. So we are going to start with this first trade right here, which was a selling trade. Now when you look at this pair right here, I see my mistake. After studying during the week, I saw my mistake. This is the mistake that I made. But before we talk about the mistakes, let's talk about what I did. So I was looking at this trade right here. I saw this structure right here, right? Then I saw that price gave me this change of character right here. I considered this, let's map this out, as my change of character right here. So price changed character and it left, for me, this was a liquidity right here. Where is liquidity? So this was liquidity right here. So I was expecting for price to tap me in and it goes down directly. But what happened? I failed to realize that I had this other block, this break of structure here, and I had this other block right here. So price mitigated this other block and it dropped. Realizing that we had this break of structure, swing low, swing high. Swing low, swing high, break of structure, new swing high. And this is going to be my new swing low here, right? This is another block right here. So price tapped into it. What happened? It gave me a change of character to the upside, meaning I should be looking to buy. I took this trade for a sell and price tapped me out and it gave me a sell for a 1:6.9. The second trade that I took, and this was on Tuesday, price still took me out and it went straight to my it went straight to my TP. This is why I took this trade. Price had gotten to this zone here. It created a change of character, and I saw this fair value gap zone here. So I entered at this fair value gap, hoping for market to take me all the way up. Price took me out, and it gave me a 1:, right here. We are going to have a 1:8. It gave me a 1 is even more, but it gave me a 1:8 before retracing to the downside. Now there is one more trade that I have that was on Euro USD and JBP JPY. I have not closed this trade yet, as I said. On Euro USD, still on Friday, I am on this trade right here. And when we go to the 15-minute time frame, we are going to see exactly why I took this trade. I have my break of structure right here, right? I have this break of structure. Then I have this other block right here, right? Now price tapped me in, and currently it's moving. I'm currently at a 1:1, so I'm hoping for price to give me a 1:2.78, right? That is lit. But actually my stop loss was somewhere here, so I'm waiting for price to give me 1:3 before it takes me out. Now let's go to the trade on Friday, JBP JPY. Okay, for JBP JPY, this is the trade right here, and I'm going to explain exactly why I took this trade. If we go back to the daily time frame, and if you watch my previous videos, you will see that I kept on emphasizing on this breakout structure here, waiting for price to tap into this other block before it moves all the way up. And we have here as our swing, all-time swing high for this range that price has created. For this range from here to here, we have this as our swing high, daily swing high, right? So price is going to come here, though it will not happen immediately, but definitely price is going to get there. So I went now to the 4 hours time frame, and what do I see? I see that price has given us a change of character with a very full body, right? So we have this full body, and price gave us a change of character. I marked this zone here as my, let me change the color so we see it very well. I mark this zone here as my other block. So price tapped me in, and currently it's moving. It is actually at a 1:1 as well, so I'm hoping for price to come all the way here. I might hold this trade throughout the week till it gives me TP, or I might still leave because I have set my exit somewhere here. I entered on the 15-minute time frame, so my exit is here. Let me show you where I entered on the 15-minute time frame. If you come here, you're going to see it very clear. So this is it right here. So I entered at this change of character. Wait a minute. I entered at this change of character. Price mitigated other block, and currently it's moving. We are right here right now. So I am targeting this high here. That's the 1:11. If price gives me that, fine. If price does not, if I see price break below here, I am going to leave this trade, because every fair value gap down here has been mitigated. If you see there is a fair value gap here, price has mitigated that fair value gap. Everywhere we have fair value gaps on this trend that is actually happening right now, the only fair value gap that price has not mitigated, and I think is going to mitigate it, is this fair value gap right here. So I think price is going to tap here, and it keep going to the upside. Now those are the trades that I took, and let's talk. By saying that the week was not a good one, but there were lessons to be learned as usual. We always have lessons to learn at the end of each trade. My first lesson was that I need to come to terms with the fact that I am going to have losses. When I had my first loss on Euro USD on Monday, even though I left the chart alone, but I kept on feeling guilty about it. Like, I kept on revisiting the fact that I had a loss on Monday. And I've noticed that my Mondays, I always hit stop loss on Monday. For the past, this month and last, when I go through my journal, I notice that I have hit stop loss on Mondays a lot. So I'm beginning to think that I will come to terms with the fact that I will stop trading on Mondays, and I will start trading more from Tuesday to Friday. Also, the second lesson that I learned is risk management. The moment you have issues with risk management, as I did this week, you are always going to have losses. If you look across this everything that I'm going to post right here, you're going to notice that I had a lot of series of trading different amounts, like risking different amounts. On some trade I'm going to risk 30, on other trades I'm going to risk 40, on other I'm going to risk 45. That is inconsistency with risk management, and definitely I'm not going to make out any profit at the end of the week, or it's going to take me a long time for me to pass this account, even phase 1. I'm still on phase 1 of this 5k account, and it's not so good. Number 3 is going to be discipline. I am not such a disciplined person. I'm not going to lie. I struggle a lot with discipline, and that is something I've been working on. So far, I have little things that I do here and there to test my discipline level. I felt at some point like I'm already so disciplined, but I'm realizing right now that it is not actually the case. The whole of this week, I have been studying, I've been backtesting, I have been doing a lot of things that are going to help me to become that trader that I want to be so bad. I question a lot of things, as I said, but at the end of the day, I realized that it is okay to have losses. We are traders. We cannot avoid these things. Even the popular or the big traders that we see out here, they have had their moments. Everybody goes through these things. But the question is, why do I keep feeling so bad when I lose a trade? I still can't explain. People are going to say that it is because I don't have a proper risk management, or I don't risk the amount that I'm willing to lose, which is true. And these are the things that I'm going to do in order for me to become a good trader next week. Because as I said, we keep learning. This week I did a lot of study, a lot of backtesting, and one thing that I realized is I have finally understood my entry time frame. The time, I remember last week I said that I was looking for a time where I will sit in front of the chart and trade. That is going to be the 1 a.m. New York session, or the 5 a.m. or the 9 a.m. I'm going to share a video with you guys exactly how I plan on doing that, and how I backtested and how it worked. So on Monday or throughout next trading week, that is what I'm going to be working with. Now, after all this being said, this is my P&L for this week. So this is what I'm closing the week with, which is not so good. And also I have running trades. Remember I said Euro USD and GBP are still running, and I'm going to hold it for as long as it hit TP, or if I see a sign that the trade is no longer going to continue, then I'm going to leave immediately. Last thing that I would like to say is that if you're a struggling trader, make trading your personal journey. It is very important. I have finally come to terms with the fact that trading is going to be a personal journey for me, and not what other people think it has to be. Honestly, I really do appreciate the advice that I get in my comment section sometimes, though some of them usually come like they are being rude, but it's okay. I learned from them a lot, and also at the end of the day, this is a personal journey to me. Also, it is very important to follow traders you can relate with, traders who show you their struggle, traders who show you exactly how trading is. Because on social media, we have a lot of people who have already succeeded in this field, and we have never seen their struggles. The reason I'm saying this is because we end up, or I tend to compare myself or to look up to these people to the point where I want to be like them now, like now. And I fail to understand that it took them time, it took them years of practice, sacrificing, crying, and everything that I'm going through right now. A lot of them went through it. So that is why I decided that I want to start following content or traders who are sharing their experiences on YouTube. So if you're a trader who is sharing your experiences here on YouTube, please leave a comment in the comment section so that I am going to follow your trading journey. Also, every week I'm going to be posting the channel of a growing or a struggling trader right here, and we are going to follow their journey together and see how it works out for each and every one of us. The goal is to become a successful trader this year. I'm not talking about next year, I mean this particular year, and it's very possible. So this is literally how my week went, and in next video I'm going to show you how I am going to be entering my trade henceforth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm definitely going to see you in another one, and have a happy trading week in advance. Bye. I rambled.